You know what the good thing about cutting up the steak is? I guess you eat it. And nobody's
I'm
like
doing this for you.
Oh, good.
That's it. Let's go.
Hey there, Palohana. So today we are going to just be cooking here in the RV, and we just kind of want to bring you along to see how we do it here in our small little space. And I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be doing, and then Paul is going to be telling you what he's going to be grilling. Okay, so I've pretty much prepped everything. I'm going to chop some garlic up so that I can make our garlic shrimp. And I'm just going to sear that here on the cast iron skillet, which is something that we really enjoy doing. And this is one of our little favorites right here. Because it is a gas range stove, it obviously cooks really well, and that's just something that I find to be such a good thing to have in the RV, is that it's gas. And that's obviously most RVs, if not all. And I'm going to be making some good old garlic butter shrimp. And I didn't take my butter out. But I like to go ahead and make that in here. For the prepping while I'm in here, I like to kind of get everything ready before it goes on the grill. I season the steaks just with simple sea salt and crushed black pepper. And then I put some good old barbecue sauce here on the hot dogs. It's something that's really good. I think you guys should try it. And then I actually season it with garlic powder. And the kids really love it. Just to kind of put a little kick on that simplicity of the hot dogs. And having everything set up like this, just making sure everything is prepped and just ready, just makes the overall flow here in the kitchen, small space, so much more easier and functional. And we just get after it and start eating as a family. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this garlic butter shrimp going.
Hey, so like Lori said, you know, she's inside cooking the shrimp. So I'm gonna use the outdoor kitchen, right? So we're not gonna use this today, but yes, this kitchen does have a burner. Instead, we're just gonna grill. We pretty much marinated everything. Everything's marinated. All I gotta do is slap it on the grill, close it down. This is steak and hot dogs, 10 minutes max, 10 minutes max, and we're done.
Okay, so we are just smashing up some garlic so that we can go ahead and chop this up to make our garlic shrimp. Just really simple, just garlic, butter, salt, and pepper. And we're gonna throw it on this cast iron grill. So I'm gonna chop away here at all my garlic. Just mince it up real quick. And then we're gonna throw the butter down. What I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna put like a good little square of butter. Get that melted on the pan. And then I'm gonna grab a little bit of olive oil. Just add that on there. Alright, so we got our butter and I'm gonna turn this off so you can hear me a little better. I'm gonna throw our shrimp down. Get this sizzling. Get it evenly cooked, you know. As you know, shrimp cooks really quick. And I typically like to let the shrimp cook a little bit. And again, we're working with gas, so I like to let it cook a little bit before I throw down the garlic so that the garlic doesn't burn.
Set, go. Okay, so while the meat is on the grill cooking, we're just gonna come walk the RV. If you can see it, it's right there. So we're just gonna come walk over this little hill and check out these views because the sun is setting. Check it out.
Okay, so we are coming along here, and I've already flipped my shrimp, added a little bit more butter and olive oil, and I'm just gonna let that all simmer in there. And then I've also started my corn over here. I just threw down some butter and then added the corn in. I'm obviously gonna have to put more butter. And we're just adding more of this corn here. The nice thing about this is that it's like an easy move. So like every time I have something that I need to throw away, I just turn and then I come over here.
Oh my God.
And I just throw it in our little trash over here. And things are just such a nice flow. It's an easy flow. And so now the shrimp is all cooking thoroughly and evenly, so I'm just gonna toss this up. And that's pretty much our garlic shrimp for dinner tonight.
All right, so the fire is really hot. I've been smoking it out. Let's see what it looks like. Oh yeah. Hot dogs is done. That's perfect, baby. Ooh, a little fire going. All right.
One of the things that we found really surprising, and let us know if you've kind of discovered this too, is that we have this 100-gallon propane tank. And typically in the winter, at least with this last winter, it has lasted us 3 weeks. It lasted us 3 weeks. And since about April, we have not had to fill up that tank like we have when we had to use it for the furnace. So being able to cook and we don't even have to worry about going to go fill up the propane tank has been such a relief, because that thing is heavy, and just the overall convenience or inconvenience of having to go there and fill it up and load it back on the truck and bring it back. But that was just something that we really discovered, that we're like, dang, when is this thing gonna run out? So that's something really cool about cooking here in the RV too. So hubby has brought the steak in that he grilled outside for us, and I'm just going to be cutting it up here. Obviously this is a small cutting board because you can't have large cutting boards here in tiny living. So you kind of make do with what you can, and it works. It actually works out really well for us. And I just basically cut up the steak and then transfer it back to the tray that it was in, and then we serve it up and we eat. Okay, so here is the setup of the spread that we're going to be having for dinner tonight. We got our chopped up steak, our hot dogs, our corn, our shrimp, and then just like little side things that I like. And then just like any island family, we have to have our rice. So we're ready to grub. You ready? Okay, you guys, so we are getting ready to eat, and we just kind of wanted to share one more thing with you all. In order for the kids to be able to enjoy their dinner too, we ended up getting these cute little desks from Marshall's, and it being their actual eating dining space area. And it just works for us. It's because our dining table is what we use for our office space. This is kind of where the kids come to eat, and mom and dad just eat on the couch over there. So if there's some sort of way that you guys do it with 4+ kids, how you guys have your meals, share it with us. Let us know, because this is how we're doing it.
Alright, so we're hungry. You guys hungry?
Yeah, we're hungry.
The food's about done, so we're gonna go, and as Lori showed you, we're gonna go and eat. So hey, that's just pretty much how we cook. We use our indoor outdoor kitchens. And like how you've seen, some things are smaller because of the space, right? But nevertheless, we found a way to get it in and get some good food.
Yep.
So
Yep.
if you like what you've seen today, if you want more content like this, hey, hit that subscribe button. If you're not a subscriber, if you are a subscriber, thank you. And hit that like button. Comment below if you got any questions, comments, and stay tuned for the next one. So from our family to yours,
Aloha.
Everywhere that I go.